As a young boy from Pukekohe, I started hearing about Sacred Heart from an early age. The stories my dad, uncles, and cousins would tell me had me very excited to attend the college. Whether it was Dad telling me about how himself and Mr. Guys would climb up into the roof of the old hall during assemblies. My cousin Liam telling me about how unreal First 15 rugby was. Or my cousin Josh telling me about how interesting computer science was with Mr. Ganesh. After hearing all these stories, I was set on coming to Sacred Heart, and I never looked back. It feels like it was such a short time ago that Rico and I made our journey up the motorway from St. Joseph's, Pukekohe, to attend the Sacred Heart Open Day in 2015. We sat in this massive auditorium packed full of kids and listened to Mr. Dale tell us what it meant to come to Sacred Heart. I remember the head boy at the time, Hugo Fletcher, telling us about how fast our time in Sacred would go. With a COVID-stricken year, it feels like we only just got into the swing of things. No more interruptions, no more lockdowns, but the year's already over. To be fair, we've had a bit of a tough gig this year, and although we missed out on a lot of events, whether it was our sporting seasons, our music showcases, or our house events, this year will go down as one of the most unique years the college has ever seen. We had to change and adapt to taking our schoolwork online, and we're introduced to Zoom. I can't say at the start of the year I was expecting to have my 18th birthday on a Zoom call, but it happened, and I always remember that. We did a lot of work online this year, and we are very thankful for all the teachers who put in the extra work to keep us on track during these unprecedented times. Our teachers really care about us, and this was very evident with how they persevered and still managed to teach us and push us to reach our personal best. I'd like to say thanks to my deputies, Sione Kao, Jimmy, and Fergus, the prefects, my Year 13 brothers, and the pit, for showing an amazing amount of support this year. I believe we as a Year 13 group came together this year and worked as a team. We brought our individual talents and expertise, gifts God has given us to be the best we could be, and encourage the rest of the college to do the same. We all undertook a personal commitment to embody the spirit of the college, all that it richly stands for, and I believe we have achieved this. We all showed great perseverance through trying times and kept our heads up, and were set on making this year the best it could be given the circumstances. I know the boys were chomping at the bit to get out there and play, as well as support in our sporting fixtures. And although we only had a few chances to do this year, the pit turned up in huge numbers, and with their support, we as a college managed to come away with some memorable victories. Mr. Dooley, thank you for all you've done for the school and myself this year. It's not easy coming into a new school and being principal. And even though you called us St. Peter's a few times, I think you have done an outstanding job and have gained the respect of all the boys. We greatly appreciate the way you pushed us and made sure we never dropped our standards all year round. Thank you to the Maris brothers. Without you, Sacred Heart is nothing. You have dedicated so much to the college, and we are so appreciative of this. I feel so privileged to have been coached and taught by the Maris brothers, and I've learned lessons I will take with me for the rest of my life. The way the brothers willingly give up so much of their time to help the boys is something I admire. The selflessness the brothers show is something that I think each and every one of us leaders should strive for as we continue to be Marist men once we had left the college. At the beginning of the year, I stood up on the stage and gave my first address to the college at the leadership handover. Mum was sitting down there in the front row, looking at me with great pride and a big smile on her face. This is a photo of Mum at the leadership handover. It's a daily reminder to me how proud she was. This year on its own has been pretty tough, but losing Mum meant I needed a bit of support. Thankfully, I go to Sacred Heart. Support came flooding in. I received so many kind messages, flowers, emails and dinners, and a moving hug at my mum's funeral. I cannot express how thankful I am for this. It made such a big difference for me. I look forward to coming to Sacred every day, and it continued to be a place where I knew my brothers had my back, and a place where I could talk to anyone about anything that was on my mind. Thanks, Mum and Dad, for supporting me all the way throughout the college. I can't even count the amount of poached eggs Mum made for me over the years. And I'm especially thankful for all the early wake-ups that Mum put herself through to get me to the bus stop and rugby on time. Thanks, Dad, for supporting me and my sport, and always believing in me and my time at the college. Without Mum and Dad, going to Sacred would not have been possible. So once again, I'm very thankful. I'm going to really miss Sacred. All the friendships I've formed over my 5 years are friendships I hope to take with me for the rest of my life. Our year group has been through thick and thin, and has definitely brought us closer together. I'm going to miss sitting underneath the staff room every day and looking out over all the fields with the fellas. The lunchtime footy, all my teachers, the Marist brothers, and so much more. My time at Sacred has been the best 5 years of my life, and I am so proud that I'll be able to call myself a Sacred old boy. Confitare est de ver, and God bless.